Welcome to Circuit Buddy. This is the second lecture of the digestive system lecture series. Today we will be discussing about tooth anatomy and function. Tooth anatomy and function is very important for Neet biology. So let us discuss it in details. So let's start. First of all, human teeth are called Digestive. Okay. So if you break the term, you will get di means two and don't means tooth or teeth. So it possesses two sets of teeth in our entire lifetime, and that's why it is called Heterodon type of teeth. Okay. Now, what are they? The first set is called the milk teeth or the deciduous teeth. Okay, deciduous because they are not permanent. They start arising at the age of 6 months to 24 months, and they start falling off at the age of 6 years. Okay, the number of milk teeth is 20. If you talk about the dental formula, it is 212 into 2, that is 20. Now let us discuss about the dental formula in a little bit details so that you can understand it in a better way. Here the entire set of teeth has been divided into 4 quadrants. Suppose we are talking about this quadrant. Okay, so you can see that there are 2 incisors. Okay, 1 canine and 2 molars. Okay, so incisor, 1 canine, and then we have 2 molars. So basically you can see that we have 5 teeth in this quadrant, and likewise we have 5 teeth in each of these quadrants. And here you can see that we are talking about half of the framework. Okay, so in the upper region we have 5 teeth, in the lower region we have 5 teeth, which means that we are talking about 10 teeth, and then we are multiplying it by 2 to get the total number of teeth. Now you can see that there are no premolars present in case of the milk or the deciduous teeth. Okay, so no premolars present. This is a very important thing. Premolars are absent in case of milk or deciduous teeth. Okay, now let us talk about the permanent teeth. Okay, we are talking about permanent teeth. Okay, so if you talk about permanent teeth in an adult individual, we have 32 permanent teeth present. Okay, now the dental formula is like this: 2 1 2 3 2 1 2 3 into 2 equal to 32. So you can easily understand that if we divide the entire framework in the 4 quadrants, each of the quadrant will have 2 incisors, 1 canine, 2 premolars, and 3 molars. So basically we have 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 8 teeth in each quadrant. Okay, So if we talk about half of the femora, you can say just like this: 8 plus 8 is 16 teeth, and thus the entire framework has 16 into 2, that is 32 teeth. Okay, you can clearly notice that in case of the permanent teeth we have premolars, whereas we didn't have the premolars in case of the milk teeth. Okay, and there is a very important thing you have to note, that in case of the milk teeth we had 2 molars, but in case of the permanent teeth we have 2 premolars in the place of the molars. So these premolars arise once in our lifetime. So we have 2 plus 2 into 2, that is 4 into 2, that is 8 premolars, okay, which arise once in our life, and we have 4, that is 1 in each quadrant, that is a wisdom teeth. Okay, so 4 molars, so that grow once in our lifetime. So basically 8 plus 4, that is 12 teeth are there, including the premolars and the last molars, which arise once in our lifetime. Okay, so that's a very important thing to be noted. Now let us talk about other features of human teeth. Okay, first of all, human teeth are heterodont and thecodont. These features have already been discussed here, but let me tell it once again. Hetero means different. Okay, different because we have various types of teeth. So the teeth types: number 1, incisors; number 2, canines; number 3, premolars; number 4, molars. Okay, so in an adult individual, in case of permanent teeth, we have 3 molars in each quadrant. Okay, and then it means that we have 12 molars. In case of the premolars, we have 8 premolars, and we have 4 canines and 8 incisors. So if you add these numbers, we will get 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 12, which means 32 teeth. Okay, so different types of teeth are there, and that's why it is called heterodont type of teeth. And thecodont means the teeth are embedded in the socket of the jaw, and that's why they are called thecodont type. Okay, so these are the very important features of the human tooth. Now let's talk about the anatomy. You can see that the tooth can be divided into 3 parts. The uppermost part is called the crown, the middle part is called the neck, which is covered by the gum, and the part which is below the gum is called the root. Okay, the crown is covered by enamel, which is the strongest substance of the body. Okay, so this is enamel. Enamel is the strongest substance of the body. Now the question arises, why? It's because they are made up of hydroxyapatites. Okay, which are very strong mineral salts of calcium phosphates. Okay. Now the enamel is made up of ameloblast cells. Ameloblast cells. The enamel originates from ectoderm of the embryo, so they are ectodermal in origin, whereas the other part or the rest of the tooth is mesodermal in origin. And you can say that the tooth is ectomesodermal in origin. Okay. Now let us talk about dentine. A dentine is the layer just beneath the enamel and it covers the pulp cavity. The dentine is made up of odontoblast cells. Okay, so they are made up of odontoblast cells, and in the dentine various canaliculi runs from the pulp cavity towards the enamel. Okay, now let's talk about the pulp cavity. The pulp cavity is lined by the odontoblast cells and it contains mass of cells along with blood vessels, nerves. Okay, now you can see that this is the root portion, and the root portion of the tooth is covered by cement, or we can call it cementum. After that, the cementum is covered by periodontal membrane. The periodontal membrane is made up of collagen fibers. Okay, so it helps the tooth to be attached with the socket. So that's the general anatomy of the tooth.